Well, hello everyone. Happy Tuesday. This is our interview in English. I'm Ivania Gutierrez, representing from Connecting Community. And as you know, we love to bring resources for the community. So that's why we have brought the program Duke Step Study and Terrick Morris, who is the lead project coordinator and the research data from this project. Terrick, hi. Introduce yourself, please.
Hello, everybody. I'm Tariq Morris. I am the research data tech and also the lead project coordinator for the STEP study. STEP stands for Study of Teen Experiences That Promote Success. And we're just happy just to join you all and share whatever we can with you all about our study and just merge communities.
I have a little
Okay.
a little interview in here. Sorry, I'm a mom of three, so sometimes we juggle with the kids and everything. I'm sorry about that. Well, I don't have to be sorry, right? It is what it is.
It's very normal.
It's life. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. So thank you for being here. The idea of this connection is to really let community know what is out there, what is happening, and in what resources they can contribute, and like a win-win. Because when I hear about the studies about making sure to have enough data to make a better policies around youth and their families, so
Mhm.
I love the idea of bringing the right sources, the voices of those families with youth. I am a mom of a teenager, so I know exactly that sometimes we need more help, to make more organically a better quality of life for our families. So when Andres talked to me about this program, I was, you know what, let's work together, let's collaborate and see how we can have a better impact for the community we serve. So that's why we wanted to bring you guys to talk about this research, and also to let community know about this. So this interview is in English, as you can see, but we just did one in Spanish. So if you're more comfortable in Spanish, please search for this interview in our social media in Spanish. We just did it from 5 to 5:30. We just were live with Spanish. So, si la información es mejor en español, nosotros hicimos esta entrevista en español anteriormente, así que esta es la de inglés y la anterior era la de español. Okay, Derek, please tell me more about what is this initiative for? Is for what kind of population? Who can help with this?
Yeah, so for the study, we are conducting the study. It's a partnership with Duke University and the University of Pittsburgh. And what we hope to do is try to get a very vast and diverse sample of just information from African American, white, and Hispanic families. We specifically are recruiting parents and teens who are between the ages of 13 and 15. And that is mostly because that range, we're trying to see how changes during the teen years, because that's a very impactful time for kids. That's a time where they're experiencing a lot of changes with their bodies, with their
Oh,
minds,
wow.
and
Yes.
just all that.
Oh,
So
yes.
that's a very pivotal time in their lives, and we feel like that's the best time to get just data on how their bodies are developing and how things that they experience throughout their lives, whether that's at school, at home, with peers, how those things impact them as they're growing up. So that's all in the study's name, the study of teen experiences that promote success. We're trying to see how those experiences that they experience throughout those years of their life, how those experiences impact their development, their mental health, and their chance at success later in life. We call it future expectations. So basically, what that child expects of themselves in the future.
If you have any questions about it, we're gonna put everything on the content of this interview. But if you still have any questions, these people in charge of this research are gonna be in our event on the February 2022 at 5 p.m. in Apex Baptist Church. So if you have more questions that you wanna, talk face to face with the person people in charge of this study, please come to the event. They're going to be there. So if you're a parent of teenager 3 to 15 years old, this is something that you might be interested to contribute.
Mm-hmm.
But also because of this contribution, right, you are going to receive a compensation. So tell me a little bit more about how people can access to participate.
Mm-hmm.
What is the compensation?
Yes. So, so for the study, how you find out, or just how you sign up, I guess is the term would be, we have our flyers go out, and we have a QR code that leads straight to our website. But if you don't have the QR code, we also have our website, which is steps-study.com. And that leads you to our website, which both have English and Spanish translations. And we have a part of the page that says how to participate. If you click on that, there's just questions where you fill out your name, cell number, how you found out about the study, and just questions that you might have that go straight to our email. So as soon as you fill out that form, we call it the interest form. So as soon as you fill that out, we get it through our email, and then we reach out to you very shortly. So that's how you find out about it. And in terms of participating and just compensation, the study, there's a total of 7 surveys. The study is what we call a longitudinal study, which you don't just get all the surveys at once, because we want to see how your child and you and just your experiences are changing through time. So the study spans for approximately 28 months, where you get one survey every 4 months. So let's say you join the study this month, you'll get your first survey on the 1st of March, and you won't get your second survey until July 1st, and then 4 months after that, and then, so that's how it's going to go. And you're going to get, after completing each survey, both you and your child will get a compensation of $25, and it's going to be in the form of Walmart or Amazon gift cards. And we send that as soon as you finish the survey. It probably takes maybe 24 to 72 hours for you to get it via email, and you get a code to your email of the gift card, and you can use it online or in person if it's for Walmart. So you're going to get that for every survey. So once you complete the first survey, you get your $25 compensation. Second survey, $25. And so both you and your child are getting $25 for surveys that y'all complete. You get 2 separate surveys, and we ask for your emails to have the survey sent to. So we ask for both you and your child's email, where your child gets a survey to their email, and you get your survey to your email. And then that's also the same email that the compensation goes to. So that's going to happen at every stage of, we call them waves. So there's 7 waves. So that's going to happen each wave of survey that you complete. But also there's a bonus aspect of it, where you have the ability to earn up to $35 bonus. And that bonus, what that looks like is you earn $5 bonus for every survey that you complete, and that's why it's $35. But you don't get the $35 until the end of the study, which is your 7th survey. So basically, if you complete the first survey, you get $25 plus $5 bonus. But the $5 is added later, but you get the $25 right then and there. Second survey, you get 25 plus 5. So that happens. So that adds your total up to $35 bonus, but also $175 total compensation plus that 35, which puts you at 210 for your child and 210 for you, and that's 420 in total.
Sounds good. It's clear to me, but if people has questions about this, we're open to leave everything. We're gonna leave everything actually on the post. So there is a number, there are email, and if you still want to talk with again with people that is in charge of this, come to the event on February 22nd. Also, Andres, in our previous interviews, he was sharing something that is very important to highlight, that is about the confidentiality, right? What is information, how this information is taken care of, or what kind of questions, is important, especially now that a lot of the community we serve, sometimes they just don't want to expose themselves, and we are very careful with the respecting the privacy and the respecting our clients. So please go ahead and tell us more about how you treat this information.
Yeah, that's something that's very big and important to us as well too. We started our study back in in December of 2023. And that's in terms of just getting families and just sharing more information about the family. That's a question that always comes up, is like, what's being done with our data? How do we know, or how can we feel as safe and comfortable as possible while helping you all with the study? Because at the end of the day, you all are doing us a favor. You're helping us forward our research, and we appreciate that. So a big thing for us is confidentiality, and what that looks like for us is that nothing that you share with us through the surveys will be shared with any third party, and we're required by law not to share that information with a third party. So the only two people who, or two groups who have access to your answers are the groups who are dealing with the research. So that's Pittsburgh and that's Duke. So those are the only two groups who have access to it, and we're required by law not to share that information with any third party. The other thing to that is, once you complete surveys, or once you're in the study, your name, both you and your child's names, are no longer attached to any answers that you give us. So there's no way, if someone from the outside were to see answers, or see, oh, this person makes this amount a year, or this person, nobody knows who that person is. So you're given an ID number. So that's all we know you by. We don't know what name that ID number is linked to. All we know is the ID number, because all we really need for our research are the responses, just to see how the responses vary per background. So if a Hispanic family with a 14-year-old and a hello, okay, yeah. So what I was saying.
No, sorry, go ahead. I was having a hard connection, but now.
Yeah, okay. So it's good now.
Yes,
Okay. Okay.
yes, it's good
Yeah.
now.
So, but I was just going to give a brief example. So, if a Hispanic family with a 13-year-old and a mom and dad who makes $78,000 a year were to be like conducted to the study, and then an African American family with a 15-year-old and a mom and dad who makes $75,000 a year. Um, those two, where the whole point of it is we're just trying to see how those teens' experiences differ, and also what those parents are doing to maybe impact or hinder their teens' success, or how they're contributing to their teens' chance to succeed in life, their teens' mental health, and just stuff like that. So that's all we need. We don't need. There's no point in us having any type of names attached to the data that we have, and that's why, due to just confidentiality, we don't include your names or any of your personal identifying details into our data system. So once you're enrolled with us, we know your name, because that's how we keep our study personable. That's how we create warmth with you all, and make you feel as comfortable as possible as you're helping us. But nobody else who looks at the data, because the data is something that's going to be published in a lot of papers and stuff like that, to contribute to the goods that we're trying to contribute towards, which is possible policy changes, which is just trying to shine light on things that most people don't really think about, which is how household income and just wealth, how that impacts a child's development and a child's growth. So that's all that we need. So confidentiality for us is that we know that, in terms of just research and just the history of research, there's a lot of unfortunate things that has happened before, and our entire mission is to help you feel as comfortable as possible while you're helping us through this process. So there's once you're enrolling into the study, there's a few things that we say, where it's like, if at any point you feel uncomfortable, you let us know. And if you feel like there is not a binding study, so if you feel like at some point you don't want to continue with the study, you don't have to, because we know that you're doing us a favor just by being in the study, and that's all that we can ask for. We would hope that you enjoy the experience and can continue, because you're contributing to really good work, but you're not binded to the study. So yeah.
Yeah, that's very helpful. I think that confidentiality, privacy of the information, what do you do with information, how you treat that, is something that of course we care for, and that's why we also bring you guys, because I know that we want to bring trustable resources for the community. Trust is
Hmm.
something that is not easy to build on,
Hmm.
and so we wanna keep being there for the community we serve, and having that in mind is the first priority for us. So thank you for explaining
Of course.
about that. So I
Yes.
think we have pretty covered everything. Do we? I think so, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think we did for the most
Yay!
part.
We
Yeah.
did it. We did it. We did the Spanish one. We did the English one.
Yeah.
We are rocking it.
Very efficient
Yay!
work. Yes.
If you like what you hear, if you are a parent of a teenager from 13, 15, if you are interested, go ahead, read the information, take your time, do your
Hmm.
questions, don't just jump, let's go. No, just be sure that that's something that it fits your family and it's something
Hmm.
that you want to do. We bring the resource, you do your part, and
Hmm.
we all, want all of this information to be used in the best interest of the
Hmm.
population that we serve. So please take your time to read what we are going to put in the content. If you have question again, there is a number, there are emails, there is a
Hmm.
website. Plus, they are going to come to our event on the February 22nd at 5 p.m.
Hmm.
So we can wait to meet you guys in person, to have you in our soccer event on the
And
February
we can't
20th.
wait to join y'all as well.
Are you going to join us, Eric?
Yes, 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 yes. I'll be there.
Yay!
I plan on because I have a background in soccer, so I plan on coaching the kids as well too. So
Nice.
that's something I look forward to.
We need the inspiration. We need role models for our kids, for our youth. They
Yes,
deserve the best. So thank you for
yes.
for being there for us.
Of
So
course, I'm
have
happy
a
to.
wonderful night, Terry. Thank
You
you
as
for
well
being
too,
here.
Ivania.
Bye.
All right, bye bye. See ya. Bye bye.